Hey guys, it's Matt here from Udesly.com. I'm here to talk to you about the Udesly Adapter to convert your Webflow website across to a WordPress theme. Now this will be a series of tutorial videos so you can understand how to use the Udesly Adapter software and get started with your Webflow to WordPress template conversion process. In this video I'm going to go over how you can set up the attributes in your Webflow project ready for when you convert your exports across to a WordPress template using the Udesly Adapter. Now to find the attributes section in Webflow, if you click onto one of your elements, go into the gear icon, you can then see the custom attributes section on the right hand side. You can therefore add attribute there, give it a name and give it a value. We have a couple attribute types for you to set up your Webflow project. We have the WP. This is a context key of conversion and it could be just a general one, for example blog, front-end editor, login area, search, translate, press, etc. We have EL, which indicates a single element within the context that needs to be converted. We have an EL child. We have Udesly Data, Udesly Slug and Udesly Duplicate, and also we have Udesly Remove. Now you don't need to necessarily remember which attribute is what and what it does, but on the documentation here is a brief rundown of what each of the attribute does. But when you go ahead and configure certain elements for your WordPress template, for example if you want blog or the background images on your page to be front-end editable, that's when you need to know what attribute needs to be applied to a certain element. For example, if I want this hero image on the top of this website to be front-end editable, what I will then do is click onto there, make sure I have selected the slide that has a background image applied. This also applies to a div, so if I want this div to be editable here, I can then click on there, go to settings and add a attribute there. So I can type in WP for the value and then front end editor. What that will do is then tell the div block that that is the front end editable content, and then I want to tell it that it is a element background image. And then I want to give it a Udesly Data, so Udesly Data, and then my ID for this, so this can be div image 01 for example. What this does here is when you convert your export across to a WordPress template using the adapter, this will say that this element here is for the front-end editor and what element type it is, which is a background image, and give it the Udesly Data ID of div image 01. So basically this will then be read by WordPress with the Udesly plugin as a front-end editable image with that ID, so when you go ahead and export a new version of your Webflow project and convert it across to a WordPress template, you therefore keep the same data there. Now of course you don't need to go ahead and remember each attribute that is available to use, but that's just a brief understanding of what attributes mean and how you can tell your Webflow project ready for when you convert it across using the adapter. Of course it depends what feature you want to implement onto your project. For example, if you want a blog there, you'd have different attributes for each element. But of course I'll go through each of these in my future tutorials. But for now that's just a brief understanding of the attributes, and you just need to be aware of where it is in Webflow for when you go ahead and set up the content within your Webflow project. Anyway, my name has been Matt. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section below, or you can join the Facebook group.